Stop investing in Lagos. Start coming back to Southeast states. Ipob tells Igbo over recent alleged intimidation. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. It noted that in the interim they should form gallant groups to defend themselves from any physical harm. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has warned the Igbos in Lagos State to start returning to the Southeast region and invest in the state rather than losing the investment to political conspirators. Ipob, in a statement on Thursday issued by its Media and Publicity Secretary, Ima Powerful, asked the Igbo to start making preparation for mass exodus from Lagos. He noted that in the interim they should form gallant groups to defend themselves from any physical harm. It was gathered that Ipob reaction followed the recent alleged intimidation of the Igbos and various parts of Lagos State during the February 25th and March 18th polls in the state. According to the statement, Ipob vowed to confront henceforth any undue molestation of the Igbos in Lagos. Ipob said, the anti-Igbo sentiment, the threat, the attacks and abduction of Igbo traders, residents and businesses, threatening them to vacate Lagos is a threat to the entire Biafra nation. It is quite unfortunate that Yoruba political, traditional and religious leaders are keeping quiet on the raging anti-Igbo sentiment in Lagos. In Lagos, Nigeria, which shows that they are on the same page to forcefully eject Igbo out of Lagos. The bigotry and parochialism that politicians through their political thugs have recently demonstrated against the Igbos has shown that the age-long bitterness cannot be healed. One thing certain is that Igbos will vacate Lagos, and we don't expect any mediation to stop such exodus as it is bound to happen soon. At the interim, we encourage Igbos to form gallant groups to defend themselves from the tribal vagabonds and political thugs. The criminals and cultists recruited by the politicians pushing the Igbos and expecting us to react, and we must respond to them shortly. We are going to settle the problem with Igbo and Yoruba in a way people will marvel and nobody should blame us. Igbos have been monitoring these criminals. Those behind these devilish activities against Igbo must regret their actions soon. Every Biafra must prepare to leave Lagos, and don't say we did not inform you. We are urging Igbo, both men and women, to prepare to vacate Lagos. Only a person who doesn't have a place will be annoyed when your host asks you to leave his or her house. We acknowledge that many of you have built many mansions and markets in Lagos. You have a choice of selling those properties, mortgage them, or lease them while you are journeying to your fatherland for your safety, it stated. Ipob will stand behind every relocation and development of international market in Biafra land. Therefore, we urge the newly elected governors and House of Assembly members in the Eastern region to work with communities to make land available in every province for international markets and industrialization projects. Again, we have to be involved in making sure that our people bring back their motor spare parts, and we expect other markets to relocate from Lagos to Igbo land. We advise them to start it quickly. We are delighted that our people are realizing that Nigeria is not for them, and the thought of relocating their businesses back to the Eastern region is long overdue. Those in Lagos should know that they are not in any way doing better than the businesses in the Eastern region. They should come back to avoid losing their precious lives and their properties to the hooligans working for political conspirators, it added. Now, this particular issue, they know they use, you know, go eat soup when it is hot. You know, those who are saying that they are going to be retaliate, that they are going to do this one, that they are going to do that one, I'm telling them to take a chill pill. Everything is not in Daboski. I keep saying, this is what these people want. After all, election don't finish. You know, don't start to make noise again. This is what they want. Apart from that, everything no be in Daboski. Sincerely, I told Nigerians, that is the Igbos, Yorubas, Hausa, everybody that came out for the presidential election, I hailed us for one thing, that no matter how intimidatory, no matter how derogatory, no matter how these people pushed and frustrated Nigerians that came out to vote on the presidential election day, that is on the 25th of February, people did not, nobody retaliated. No jokes apart. Nobody retaliated. I hail also because it is very unlike us. You understand? It is very unlike us. And then, at the governorship election, the thing that made a lot of people come out and start saying, no, enough is enough, is the threats. They were like, if this one happen, that one go come happen. This one go come happen. They now say, na so, is that how you now want it? No problem. If na so use one time, no wahala at all. You get? But all I'm saying is, this is actually a wake-up call to the Southeasterners. You people have built, invested everywhere. It is time to go back home, and it is time for you to build up your region. Sincerely, there's something that I took from what Imam Powerful said here. He said, it is only people that do not have where to go that get angry when their host community say they should leave. I'm telling you, like I said, this could be a blessing in disguise. If they not tell these people and they not intimidate you like this, and I not go come as I can't talk like this now. The illusion talks and charlatan called Ipob against election, but now calling on elected governors to make land available. They have killed their fellow Igbo sons and daughters in cold blood without mercy. Those confused hooligans are not in any position to instruct Igbos on where to dwell. The fact that Igbo without others cannot survive alone should be explained to these people. Now, let me tell these people, exactly, I understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from. The thing is, whether I like it or not, this is a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call. You have businesses. In Southeastern, you have businesses everywhere. In places that is not your own. What happens when they wake up and tell you, oh, yeah, we no give again, we no sell again, we no do again? You're going to go now. Abi? Do you have any evidence that Ipob killed anyone? Do you know who the unknown gunmen work for? If you had the proper upbringing, you would have sought for an answer to the question and no rain in sort. I do not blame you. Product of it. Oh my goodness. If you check the name, boy, you will see it is just a nick. You are so... Oh my goodness. I can't even continue. Make una day easy with uncivilized words. Now this kind was the fuel hatred. Make una day take them easy. What do you really mean by the fact that Igbo without others cannot survive alone? He means that man is interdependent. Meaning that nobody is an island. That is what he's saying. But though man is interdependent does not mean you cannot stay alone. Look at North Korea and South Korea. People from the same, but their own is they are peaceful. They have the peaceful breakthrough. Do you understand? If there is North Korea and there is South Korea, why can't there be other places? Most especially in times like this where the other part is saying no, this other part they must clean ground. Alright. Many Igbos could not visit home for Christmas celebration because of the killing machine sponsored by Ipob. Are you really serious? The same terrorist organization beheading and raping their people are now asking some folks to leave their safe and abode and return home to sit at home and risk being killed on Mondays. Well, this is the reason why some people are now... This is the perfect excuse. As in perfect excuse. Very perfect excuse now. I use God's name beg everybody. If Nigeria is safe, you go there acceptable. But if you can do your region, make it day okay. I beg, make them not hesitate to. Make them not hesitate at all. Alright, on those notes, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy.